Hello, everybody. Good morning on this beautiful sunny morning, and I'm analyst WXCast.org forecaster Matthew Giordano with your forecast. As you can see right now on our current GFS feature, we do have the system that we are watching for early next week starting to actually make its appearance on the map. As you see, we do have a little bit of rain as you head into southeastern Texas and starting to make its way into portions of Louisiana. And as we keep this loop moving, we do have a fair area of low pressure moving into portions of eastern Pennsylvania and New York State around Monday afternoon. So it's going to be pretty nice out there Monday. And then the forecast keeps going. As you can see, the bulk of the rain and the precip is going to be over central Florida. They're going to get dumped with heavy rains as the low pressure system is around the Gulf, getting ready to make its way up the coast and up the Mid-Atlantic and New England coast and then out to sea. But right now we are watching an area of heavy rain across central Florida and southern Georgia. But then we have the second system up towards the Midwest and around Wisconsin, Indiana, and into Illinois. But then as time goes on, the storm starts to make its way up the coast. The heaviest of the rain is actually off the coast of South Carolina and North Dakota, South Carolina and North Carolina, making its way up the coast. And the first of the rain is actually making its way into Virginia, Maryland, and actually into Delaware and New Jersey. And looks like Florida's just about done with this by Tuesday morning. And the rain is actually coming on pretty well. As you see, this low pressure center is strengthening as it's getting more and more Gulf moisture from this. And as it makes its way up the coast, it's just about bombing the East Coast with heavy precipitation. But the big question is, what form will it be? As of right now, there is an area of high pressure up towards Quebec, and that is actually sending some cold air down into the Mid-Atlantic region, while the low pressure center is actually pulling in some warm air. So with those two air masses in place, there is a chance that we could get a little bit of mixed precipitation, anywhere from freezing rain, seen anywhere from central Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Washington, D.C., possibly as far south as Richmond. Not as far south as that. But New York City is in that little area too. Possible of some freezing rain, starting as freezing rain, and then possibly maybe changing over to rain as we head into the early afternoon hours when the precip is coming down at its heaviest. And as we move on, precip's pretty much done for the Mid-Atlantic, but round number 2 is coming later. We'll talk about round 2 in a minute, but round 1 is actually making its way up. Around New England, it's actually bombing New England right now. They're getting some pretty heavy precipitation. Looks like we're at Wednesday at midnight. Not really too sure about the precip type there, but they could get their freezing rain and actually might change over to rain for New England, the same scenario, most likely there. But then this system moves actually up the coast, and low pressure center is actually centered right off the coast of Rhode Island, and the heaviest of the precipitation is off the coast of Boston and Portland in the northeast. And time flies, and this system actually makes its way into Nova Scotia. And sunny skies are around by then. So if you're traveling for Thursday or into Friday morning, it's going to be pretty good. But then around sunrise Friday, it's going to start to get a little possible chance of some precipitation as you see some of this green popping up on the map. There is that possibility. Then that system moves out of here Friday night and into Saturday morning. Some pretty clear skies, as you can see right around this area. There is some of those lake effect snow showers beginning to take place as these winds start whipping around the area of low pressure across portions of northern Ohio into the Appalachian Mountains and into western New York in the Buffalo area. But then we are watching another system. It looks like an Alberta Clipper, not certain, but it is an area of low pressure that is going to dive south, bring some light precipitation to central PA and into the Appalachian Mountains, and possibly maybe into the Baltimore, Washington area. Still got to watch that system very closely. But as we move on, you can see the possible next system generating to the south that we can most definitely sure keep an eye on. It is the Gulf of Mexico, as you see, possible system that could actually make its way up the coast, possible. Now as we head over to the map number 2, Look, this is the current radar features. You see, we do have some of this rain beginning to start to actually take shape. The moisture is actually coming into place. It looks like the same storm that we got last week, when there was the big blizzard in New England. As you can see that, except it's not really snowing in northern Texas. It's the pressure system is actually forming, and it's caused some pretty heavy and decent rain. You see these shades of orange off portions of southeastern Texas, and it's going to actually make its way up the coast and up to New England, and then out across Nova Scotia, and then out to sea. But right now, as you see, we are watching a few of these lake effect snow showers in New York State and upper portions of Pennsylvania. And we do have a snow band coming across Indiana. Expecting that too. And as we head out to the northwest, we do have a system coming in from the Pacific Ocean to about Seattle and Portland, bringing some pretty decent rain and possible chance for some decent snow accumulations in the Cascades, but we are watching that. Remember, you can come and visit analystwxcast.org at any time for the complete forecasts. And I am forecaster Matthew Giordano from analystwxcast.org. Have a great day.